Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch, is a movie that actually surprisingly is one of the better Disney sequels. First of all, I don't think there really is much of a downgrade between the original movie in terms of animation. Like, it's pretty on par with that first movie. Not exactly, like, there definitely is moments where you can just tell it's a little bit not as quality, but in, you know, it doesn't feel like quite as good as that original movie because it's not as grand scale. It doesn't have as many things to it. It's more small scale, but the emotions kind of still hit. Essentially, the second movie is about Stitch, who in the didn't finish his experiment when Jumbo was working on, so he ends up glitching, having a problem, and there's a chance kid may die. But Lilo doesn't quite know what's going on. Which that part of the movie doesn't really work for me. Like, why would they not tell Lilo or Stitch exactly what's going on? Because then it's just, oh, he feels like something's wrong with him. It was very forced drama, but that emotion of Lilo having her close friend, family member, have something wrong with him and not understand, and he not understand, and while Jumbo's in the background trying to solve it. I don't know. While the drama's a little bit forced, the emotions are still there. Like towards the end of this movie, the heart's still there. So I think if you like Lilo and Stitch, obviously this isn't as good. It has a couple of plot holes like that, but the movie is still better than most Disney sequels. I really like this movie quite a bit, actually. I think it actually had a lot to offer in terms of that emotion there. And I think actually works. This is kind of a weird sequel because all the other sequels after this were like all setups or finales for the series, but this is the only one that's actually like a movie, continuation of the actual movie. So I like this one quite a bit, and it works for me. It's definitely forgettable, like most Disney sequels, but it's also not hateable when you watch it. Like, I actually surprisingly enjoyed this movie. Mostly because that first movie did such a good job of really making me like all these characters that when I get to this movie, I just kind of enjoy their chemistry.